this tea is good. It's tea salad.
Sasa ungetengenezewa chai ya tangawizi hapa.
Sasa mheshimiwa Okay. And welcome back. We are still having our breakfast here from the residences of Governor of 004 County of Tana River. Mheshimiwa.
Maji kuna mnawisha kwanza, anza na mgeni.
This is how we do it.
Anza na mgeni.
Thank you so much. That was a nice breakfast. You know, Mheshimiwa, one thing I am able to pick from this side is the issue of urbanization.
Yes.
And from what I understand is that it's quite close to your heart. I don't know how you will have it done in this short period that you're still remaining in office.
Yes.
Urbanization.
Is not something that I can be able to do.
Yes.
In my 10-year term, because you know that I'm doing well.
Yes.
I'm very confident I'm winning this again.
That's full confidence.
So it's not that this thing will end up in 10 years.
Yes.
You know, this is a theory we've taken that takes ages. But at least we will be able to start the journey. When we were picking on urbanization, we knew for sure it's not something that we can achieve in a short time.
It's a long-term project.
But a journey of so many miles has to begin with somewhere and with somebody. So with this government has started it. And why urbanization? We picked on urbanization because of the story that I've just talked about.
Yes.
The sensitivity to climate change. And again, because we realize that majority of our people in the county are not engaged in business. So the environment for growth in terms of economic growth has been, because the environment has never been good enough.
Yeah.
Of course, you know why again that has been happening, because of issues of insecurity. Historically, from our neighbors, we fell a bit of a victim to the challenges of insecurity.
Yes.
So most of our people have been moving out to do business elsewhere. So the idea is, how do we now, and the poverty, of course, is growing higher. With the climate challenges, always the poverty index is pushed higher.
Yes.
Every time. So we said, how now do we address all this? And again, how do we create an environment where people can do business?
Yes.
Can engage in business
at home
instead
of going out there.
Yes, instead of going out there. How do we attract other people to come and do business in Tana? And how do we attract investors to come in? The whole idea, of course, the essence of devolution is for counties to be the hubs for economic growth for the country.
And they say to bring services closer to the people.
Exactly. So that's why we picked on it. And we said we'll walk the journey slowly.
Yes.
But I foresee that national government will come at one point because everyone has appreciated the idea.
Yeah.
The former Waziri for Devolution, Eugene Omaro, was here, and he said that this is what the whole country should adopt. Then came Baba.
Yes.
Baba was here, and Baba even gave us a big story of China. No, it's not China. Of Korea. How Korea overtook Kenya.
Yeah.
To be where they are now. They borrowed a leaf. No, they had the idea.
Yeah.
They didn't have money. They came to Kenya.
Borrowed a leaf. So what's happening?
Took money. They borrowed. They borrowed money.
Korea borrowed money from Kenya.
Yeah, there are so many countries that borrowed money from Kenya. And then today, Korea is a first world economy. Korea.
Okay.
So Baba gave us a long story of how Korea became what it is. He gave us other examples of other countries. I think China. He gave us an example. Singapore.
Yes.
He gave us a lot of stories. He said, I foresee Tana emerging as a big economy in the near future. So what I foresee in the future is that we have to open up roads between one cluster to another.
Yes.
One small city to another. So the entire infrastructure, of course, out of the spatial planning that we're going to do, now it will define those linkages of roads infrastructure across the county. And now, as we speak, when we started this thing, UN Habitat came in and took us as a pilot of urbanization in the country. Because this is the only county that has taken that as a model for growth. So we have now partnered with UN Habitat. We have here with us UNEP. We have here UNDP. We have here FAO on the agriculture part. We are also a sister city to Gothenburg municipality in Sweden. So they are also our partners here. We have national museums, our partners here. We have now Minister of Lands for the planning of the whole county. So we are now from this. They are already here, the partners, because according to the schedule of activities, from January is when we are starting now the spatial planning for the municipality of Hola, for the county, and for the maritime. So all those three spatial plans now, we have already started the processes. We are at the primary stage of data collection, and then the rest of the story now continues. So it's not a story anymore. No.
It's now on the move.
It's action on the move. As we speak, for example, on the service administration service delivery part, we have already completed the ward administrator's office in Kipini. Kipini ward. It's called Kipini East Ward. We have already finished the sub-county headquarter offices in Madogo. We have done the Handampia cluster for the Mikindunu ward offices. It's already there. We have completed the Gasen North ward offices. We are now doing Kipini East ward, and we are doing the Diram, that is Chewele ward, and Oldena, and Mahono for Chewadi ward. So already,
and all these are running concurrently.
All of them are running concurrently. As we do that, we are also bringing in now the hospitals. We have hospitals, we call them the mini hospital program, because we thought that for the services for the people to move in, the services have to be there. So that's why we are putting the ward administrator's offices. Now we are bringing the hospitals. Already we have 5 containers at the port. These are hospitals that are coming to be prefabricated hospitals. They come in, we just tie them up. Within a day, they're up. By the following day, solar, everything is up and running.
But Mheshimiwa, just to cut you short, it seems like you have a very grand plan, and all these things require money. In terms of the county allocation, what is your county revenue allocation and collection?
It's 5.7 billion. That's what we get
from the national government.
From the national government, as the equitable share. The rest is a piece of grants, and then we have moved our allocation from 27 million to now 76 million from the time we came in. So in terms of our local revenue, we have moved there. But we are opening up more revenue sources. So we believe that, I think by next year, this year actually, this year we will see what will go to. But possibly we'll hit the 150 million mark.
By the end of this year?
Yes, we'll be able to hit the 150 million mark. I believe so. Once we, of course, we have now automated revenue collection, and now we want to integrate all that. So we believe with all those interventions, we'll shoot our revenue collection target higher. So I know you are trying to imagine that probably that we are going for a big thing that we can't manage.
That's what's
we are managing. What I'm telling you is that we are already managing. Because it is us who are doing the roads in the clusters. It is us who are doing water. We have already bought in rigs. So we are sinking our own boreholes. In some areas we are getting it at 250 liters. In some areas 180. In some areas 80. In some areas we have fresh water. In some areas salty water.
Yeah.
But we have the technologies to convert salty water to
the purification processes.
Yeah, we have all those.
Yeah.
And that is what we are saying, that some of the challenges in Tana can be solved through innovative ideas and modern technologies.
Is that why the reason why you've been nominated for so many awards, the innovation, technology? It's like every year you have an award to bring back home.
Yes, I can say that. I'm a thinker. I sit and think a lot.
Yes.
I sit and write a lot. I spend my nights writing, reading books,
yes,
looking at things, developing concepts, trying to look at ABC and see which is the best way, how is the best way to go. So most of what I'm talking about here are things that I have sat to write myself.
For the benefit of Tana River.
Yes, so it's more of a hobby to me.
Yeah.
It is, Tana River has been something that has challenged me from when I was a young man. So I always sit there, think about Tana, spend my time looking at other people, comparing with at home.
Yeah.
So I have spent my time to do this, and true to the fact.
Yeah.
To your question, is it why you have? Yes, because immediately I came in, some few days, I was recognized for a doctorate degree in public administration, which I, with the London Graduate School, and I went to Dubai for the graduation. Then a year later, I was called to Ghana to go again for another doctorate degree. Then I was called to Ghana a third time, this time for executive leadership and management. This is an African award. It's an African award. But again, Africa in collaboration with university, Stratford University in the UK. So I already have 3 doctorate degrees in different fields.
Yes.
And just the other day I was surprised to see in my mail that I have been picked again for another, not doctorate this time, just award, an award. An award for transformation and innovation.
Okay.
And I'm happy if people are appreciating what I do.
And with all those,
important. Then one time there was somebody who called from the US.
Yes.
A professor of sociology and I think legal affairs. She's called Jean Hesimega. Jean Hesimega lived here in Tana some years, and he was keen to look at how Tana will actually transform. She lived during those dark days.
Yes.
But she went home there and continued, but he continued with having the passion to be following up on what is going in Tana. I was surprised to learn that Jean Hesimega has been following my story from when I was MP. And she's followed it until I lost. So we've been discussing on my approach to addressing some of these challenges.
Yeah.
Jean was so concerned about the widening difference between the Pokomo, the Orma, and the rest of the communities in Tana. So she was approaching it from not much of a security approach, but from a sociological approach, I think, and legal bit of it. So she was impressed by the kind of transformation that Tana, the progress we are making as a county. I think I've tried to address most of the challenges, the conflicts now. We have done 5 years without having any conflict in the county.
Which is quite tremendous because initially it used to be quite a volatile area.
Yes.
Right now it's quite peaceful. Because of time, I really want to go very quickly into the issue of politics and again the issue of pending bills. Most counties are still struggling with the issue of pending bills.
Yes.
What's your position right now as a county?
We are now just around 100 million to wind the historical pending bills.
Right.
Eligible and a bit of ineligible pending bills. And also addressing payment of bills that we have incurred ourselves from 2018 to date. We are confident that we'll be able to finish the historical pending bills by April. Comfortably. If cash flows from the control of budget stream in as required, Tana will be able to move out of the historical pending bills by April. And then we start the other journey of clearing the rest of them. We believe we clear all the bills.
Yes.
We sat here as a government, we reduced our expenditures.
Absolutely.
So that then we address bills.
Yeah.
And the supplementary budget is out. So we are confident that because imetusumbua hata sisi. Sana imetusumbua. So we are clearing that. Of course, we started early, not like other counties.
Yes.
Other counties refused to pay the dates of their predecessors. As we say, it is our date.
What did you borrow from the previous regime? How much was it?
In total, about 2.1 billion. That's a whole financial. That's a whole budget of development for one financial year.
Yes.
So in essence, we are saying the former has actually done 2 terms.
Ouch! That's painful one to the last one. That's a painful one.
Yeah, they've already done 2 terms. So if he comes here to vie again, he's actually taking another 1 term. 3 terms.
How? 2 terms.
That's why we are saying we don't need him. We don't need him. He has already done 2 terms.
Okay.
He has done 2 terms.
I'm quite excited knowing and to understand how do you manage the issues of the labor force, because rarely do we hear cases of a strike of doctors in Tana River, teachers, ECD teachers, and what have you. How do you manage them? Because most counties delay to pay their salaries to the staff, and when you look at your revenue allocation, the collection is not as high as compared to other counties.
My friend, I've been in management. Where I come from, you know.
Yes.
That one of the things that is very critical to any employee is salary. There's no way you can talk about having a workforce and a motivated workforce to do work for you if salary is not primary.
Very true.
So in Tana, we have made salary primary. We have started from the word go we came in to pay our salaries before month end. Latest we've been paying on 27th. There are times we have even salaries ready by 25th, 23rd. We have Mushahara.
So by clock of end month you have your money.
People have the money. I'm surprised to hear in other counties people have not been paid for 4 months. 4 months? Then what is management? What is this workforce you are trying to, what do they want them to do? So us, there we have succeeded.
What are you doing different?
Then we have improved on other programs. You know, when we came in, people never used to save. Watu walikula everything. So walikuwa naambia watu mtu akipata mbao anakula, chuma anakula, nyasi ndio huyu, nini what. They ate everything.
Is that why county government?
The staff in the county had no insurance. They had no medical cover.
Right now?
Oh no, they have. Now they have medical cover. Watu wetu wako kwa medical cover. Some of them hapa sasa promotions. Now we are promoting them. Hey, we're promoting. Some have changed job groups. Some of them have been. Sasa mambo inakuwa nzuri. Yeah. So and then we have designed our system such that people are promotable. People can grow in the service
depending on merit.
Yes. We have taken our people for many causes, including exposure tours abroad. Almost, I can say probably, if not if not a half, probably a third of this government have gone out of the country. As we speak, we have how many? Is it 28 or 30 of our BMU staff?
Yes.
Training in Kipini on safety and security in the sea, so that at the end of the day they get certificates, then they can be able to operate in the sea, an area that has never been covered before. In fact, most people never knew that Tana has a shoreline that is longer than any other county.
Interesting.
Yes.
I think next time we
have a 72-kilometer stretch of beachline. That's Tana. From the border of Lamu to the border of Kilifi, the whole of that stretch is Tana. So we have a huge sea with the highest potential in fisheries.
Yes. Governor, this is the year that people have been looking for, 2022, and I know you must be busy right now towards election. But then let me ask you.
Yes.
This county is quite unique in its time, it's in form of its formation.
Yes.
The county assembly, you're a member of ODM.
Yes.
The MCs you have in the county assembly do not belong to the same party. Yes. All of them mix and match. That's unique. You must be having a lot of headache in legislation processing in the assembly.
Oh yes, that's true. We have come from, and I think we are still there. We have not changed so much.
Yes.
This election will speak to where we are now.
Yeah.
But we come from a highly ethnic, politicized county.
Yes.
Where each community votes their own.
Not the party.
Not the party. Not the party.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is.
I understand what you say.
Yes.
So, when it comes to elections, immediately somebody is nominated by the council, because we have our own nomination. We don't wait for the party. We have our own nomination to declare who becomes MCA, who becomes MP.
In the villages.
Yeah, we do it here. It is done by our council of elders. So when somebody is nominated by the council, some people don't even wait to be told, this is your daddy. Even before they are nominated, they are already in parties. So by the time we come to now the general election, we have all parties of this country.
So it's a formality.
Everyone is in his own party. So here you will see Ford Kenya, Ford Asili, Tip, Jubilee, ODM, Na Kenya, Nini, Green Party.
Yes.
And Tana has a diversified way of.
Just to explain to our viewers, in Tana River, how many MCs do you have?
23.
You have 23.
15 elected.
Yes.
And then the rest nominated.
Okay, just to make it so simple to the viewers out there, in Tana River County, all the MCs in the county assembly come from different parties. There's no dominant party in that assembly.
No, not really dominant party. I think maybe a bit of Jubilee is their majority.
Yes.
But all colors. It's an assembly of all colors.
Right.
I'm the only ODM. Much as I'm the governor.
You're the only ODM.
I'm the only ODM person in Tana.
You don't have an MCA in ODM?
Not even a single one, not even the speaker. The speaker was an ODM aspirant for senatorial seat. When he lost, then we ganged up and said, let us have him as our speaker. And I'm even told today he's now the deputy president of, which is his party? The party of the former President Kibaki.
Yes, NAC.
The son of former President Kibaki, I think he has a party.
Kanu.
No, it's not Kanu. Former President Kibaki is not Moi. Kibaki, his son, has a...
Okay.
Jimmy has
Jimmy.
a...
Yes.
Jimmy has a small party. The deputy president is my speaker. He's my speaker. Already you can imagine, we have not gone anywhere. Already we have a deputy president.
Or different party.
Or different party.
Serving in your county.
Serving in my county.
What does that tell you?
I don't know what to call, but I think it's part of the political immaturity that we can talk about.
Yes.
In this country. So, and most of them were my role. I sponsored them to be in politics. I even gave them money for nomination.
Yes.
For the not for nomination, but for registration. But as much as gave them the money, they went to other parties. So we have worked well so far, I can say, somehow, but I cannot say that we had control of that assembly as a governor for them to really stand by the governor to drive the agenda of the government. Not as much.
Yeah.
Because they belong to their own bosses.
Does that really curtail in terms of, processing of the legislations in the assembly?
Yes, of course, obviously.
Yeah.
Because then when it comes to engaging with them, we really don't have an upper hand.
Yeah.
Is what they decide. If they decide, they do, yes. If they decide they don't do, they don't do.
Yeah.
Like now, there are so many things they have not done. Yeah, very critical to the people of Tana. There are those that they have delayed so much until probably they felt, let us now do this one.
Yes.
So it's a big challenge. It's a very big challenge, and we don't know how things happen now as we go to August this year.
Elections.
Yes.
Okay. You're optimistic you're going to get another term?
Yes, why not? I have done well. The people know that I have done well. From what I have said, or what I've said.
Yes.
You also know that I have done well. Okay. So...
I want to give you a scale of 1 to 100.
Yes.
Be generous enough and gauge yourself.
70%. 70%. No, not do. I'm not too. It all begins with the vision. There's no way you can make any leader anything in this life if you don't have the right vision. So, where I stand.
Yes.
We have gotten it right on the vision, and we have gotten it right on what we need to do.
Yeah.
And we are already doing. So it is obvious that where we are heading is the right way, is the right direction. So I'm saying that from my own look of things, I have done 70%. Much as we've not done everything,
yes,
but we've started. Actually, on all the fronts, we are doing well.
As we come to a close, what do you think other counties can come and learn from Tana River? As your closing remark, what can they come and start to do a benchmark from Tana River County?
One is this model of the clustering is a very, according to me. Is a very important model for rest of the Kenyans to come and benchmark.
Yes.
Very important. Because it is out of the same that most of now the other sectors are anchored. If we say the agriculture, for example, it is one mini that becomes the cluster becomes an association or a cooperative, and then the land adjacent to them become now their irrigation scheme. So it's a model that other people can look at and say they want to emulate, they want to replicate in the rest of the counties. It addresses most of the challenges. The CRA, Commission for Revenue Allocation, they were here and they were looking at counties to benchmark on the successes of devolution. And you know the essence of the devolution is to effect social and economic transformation. So when they looked around the whole country, they picked on Tana as one of the counties to document as a success story in effecting social and economic transformation. So it addresses so many other things if we succeed, and we will succeed. So that's one of the things, including insecurity. If Northeastern goes this direction, and we have those people pulling together, clans living in one estate, what do you think the effect will be on insecurity? If Turkana, which is affected with the same, moves in that way, people will be more integrated, more socially connected, and they wear down the rest of the radical values that have always been there. So I think it's something that every other country, I don't say Nairobi, maybe Nairobi is different, but those counties that look like us, those that have not gone far to spoil most of the things, I think they can come and copy from Tana and replicate in their counties.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Matoli.
We've enjoyed Matoli. I've enjoyed this discussion. Thank you for the breakfast. Perhaps we just look forward to another interview with you again. Come 9th of August, wish you all the best. That's what we can always do to the people of Tana River. If you have a chance to make your own choice, politically speaking. Okay, so that's where we say thank you so much for the breakfast.
Yes.
And thank you for talking to us. You've been watching Good Morning Kenya live from Tana River County, County 004 with Governor Dhadho Godhana. Now, we're taking a break. We're not yet done. When we come back, still more to come after this break. My name is Victor Oloo from Tana River. Stick around.